Good day everyone, my name is Marcus, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, thank you so much for supporting us all this while. Just remember that every like and subscription on this channel goes a long way in supporting our production. Now, before we dive into today's video, have a look at these disclaimers before we proceed. Now, I know that all of you have been missing my voice and I'm back again after so long, and there's no reason actually, it's more of the fact that we have been pondering over many ideas at the moment and we are not really sure what you want. So if there's specifically something that you want us to touch on in our future videos, please let us know in the comments section below. Okay, so in today's videos, we'll be going over a rather simple but overlooked topic, which is about choosing the correct financial broker to use to execute your financial trades. So to break down what a broker is, it simply is a middleman which helps you to facilitate your trades. In the past, before the rise of electronic brokerages, we had many people known as brokers or reminders who help to electronically key in your trades into the system for the system to process it, rather than you being able to input the trades yourself. However, nowadays, with the simplification of many of these processes and the increasing digitalization of many of our current financial markets, online trading has become the norm. But there's something very important to know before choosing your broker, and it's that you do not necessarily get everything that you paid for, because you have to understand that some of the tools or features stated on the broker's websites are basically multi-level marketing strategies targeted at making you more incentivized to choose their broker over others. And there's now a rising trend in many countries by making most of their brokers commission free. And sadly, this is not in place in Singapore yet, although we do have TD Ameritrade. But for most big Singaporean brokers such as Lim & Tan, Boyens by Philip Securities, we still see commissions ranging from SGD $25 to USD $10 on most trades. Yeah, I really do hope that they follow the trend taken by most big US brokers. And this trend is not new actually, because it all started with this app called Robinhood, which we will actually be doing a whole video on. So basically what happened was, Robinhood was this new app which so-called broke Wall Street and in a sense brought Main Street up. Main Street is basically the opposite of Wall Street, referring to the many retail investors as compared to all the institutional investors on Wall Street. So basically what happened was Robinhood introduced a zero commission trading, and this resulted in a lot of the brokers cutting prices also, because many retail investors saw this advertising and hopped on to Robinhood. And since the platform was so seamless, so easy to use, in a sense they gamified, means making it like a game, the whole trading process. It incentivized a lot of new investors to hop on from their traditional brokerages to Robinhood. So that's how most big institutional brokers such as Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, all these reputable brokerages are also now going commission free across the US. But you would then ask me, if these brokers are going commission free, then how exactly do they make money? You've heard the phrase, no matter how much you trade, no matter how much you win or lose, the house always makes money in the end. So to answer your question, brokers make tons of money when you execute a trade, basically by skimming off your buy and sell side, and this is called slippage. So for every trade you do, besides all the fees listed on the platform, there are other auxiliary fees that you may not take note of for the trade to go through the NYSE, the Nasdaq. All these take small amounts of money, and by having a large customer pool, these small amounts of money add up to a lot in the long run, and this is basically how the brokers ensures that it stays constantly profitable even by marketing zero commissions. Okay, so now we'll be moving on into exactly what brokerages are good both for beginners and for experienced traders. For my US viewers, the best brokers in my opinion would be Webull and TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. For Webull, it allows for much more hand-holding and it allows you to get started much faster, especially if you are a beginner trader or investor looking to access a wide suite of platforms. But for more experienced traders, TD Ameritrade has more powerful technical and charting tools. So for example, if you want access to more advanced technical tools such as the stochastic indicator or the MACD and the VWAP, if you are not familiar with these terms, I'll be making a new video on them, so do check it out as well. You'll be more suited for Thinkorswim. And it's also better for people who are intending to trade more, to undertake more advanced trades such as options or futures. For those outside of the US, it's better to use your local brokerages, as your local brokerages may be more familiar with regulations of the Central Monetary Authority in your country, as well as they can provide more swift customer service in the event that you encounter any technical issues with the brokerage. As of making this video, Robinhood has been and will remain the most popular broker in the near future because it was founded to facilitate beginner investors, basically people who buy and hold but not those who want to go in and exit fast. And it is also quite famous for its options plays. For those of you who follow this subreddit called wallstreetbets, Robinhood gained a lot of popularity on that subreddit because of its zero commissions platform, and it allowed people to undertake very risky bets with very little money, and it gave them a lot of windfall. If you're interested, do check out the subreddit r/wallstreetbets. It is one of the most interesting subreddits I've ever read, and you can see people there who have lost a lot of money as well as made a lot of money. However, it's important to note that because Robinhood is so easily accessible and there are very few barriers to entry, it is a largely unregulated broker unlike the bigger, more established traditional brokers. This facilitates the creation of something called a dark pool, a concept which I will delve in another time. But basically, it's dangerous for small-scale retail traders like you and me because dark pools facilitate the entrance of high-frequency trading firms which can absolutely blow up your accounts. Anyway, to end off this video, if any of you decide to actually start trading or investing, drop me a private email and I have referral codes for most of the brokers that you guys are interested in looking in. Again, I hope this video has enhanced your understanding of one of the most fundamental issues people encounter when trying to enter the stock market. Knowing which broker to choose will give you many benefits in the long run, and having lower commissions will also allow you to face less stress when trying to break even with your profits. I've attached some links to articles below which I took reference from. I'll be flattered if you had one key takeaway from this video which you can share with your other friends. Leave any questions you have in the comments and I'll try my best to answer all of them thoroughly. Stay tuned for the next video and invest safe.
Ever since the day that you